Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Atlanta Hawks have heard the doubters. As the 7th seed, they face a daunting battle ahead. Will they be able to dictate the first chapter of the series against the Knicks? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Smart is out there with Rivers. Then there's Bosh. And it's Frank in at the 3 slot. And for New York, you got Udoka, and it's Irving at the small forward. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. You look at the Knicks. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advance, isn't it?
Amen.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Knicks on defense. Nice shot by Smart.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Irving. Tapped. He's covered by Bosh. Can't connect from short range. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. Now here's Bosh. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Irving. Here's McLeod. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
That 3 off the mark. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Will playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Tapped. He's covered by Bosh. Here's Tapped. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Bosch, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
On the clock. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. Hawks making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Smart. Fires the three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's McLeod. Here's Irving. It's blocked. Cross passes to Frank. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Knicks trail by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
So it's Atlanta now. Outside, Smart. Pass to Frank. Knicks with the rebound. Now Irving. A fader. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That one goes. Count it.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's McLeod. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to Rivers. That's tipped. And a fast break now for New York. Makes it off the glass.
Hawks lead 14-13.
So it's Atlanta now. Outside, Smart. Beyond the arc. That one misses. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's McLeod. Over to the wing. Here's Taft. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And so it's New York with it. It's a three-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to McLeod. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
The Hawks leading by 3. Now here's Rivers. No scoring in this one. Frank can't hit. To the paint. Here's Irving. Hits the jump hook.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Rivers passing across. Pass to Frank. Outside, Smart. And it's McLeod with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Udoka kicks to Irving. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And it's Smart with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Rivers with it. Still yet to score. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
First free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Atlanta. That one is no good.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
To the middle. Atlanta with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
And here are the Knicks now, following the three by Atlanta. Pass to Morales. Here's McLeod. They set the pick. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Rivers looking over the floor. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Udoka. To the inside. Here's McLeod. Got a hand on it. Rivers passes to Frank. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Inside. Stolen by Rivers. It's hauled in by Morales. Knicks trail by 5. To the left wing. Pass to McLeod. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hawks shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 5-point game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
New York moving the ball around. From the top of the key, he buries it. McLeod's got 5. The Hawks leading by 3. Brown the pass across. Pass to Rivers. A 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
So it's the Hawks now. And here's Brown outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to McLeod. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Pass to Morales. And it's blocked. George against Brown. Poked away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Irving's checked in for New York. Smart's checked in for the Hawks. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's tipped, knocked loose. And here's George. He has yet to score. Here's Irving. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now Brown. Pass to Smart. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Smart's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Five on the clock. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Brown out there with Smart. Then there's Carl. And it's Djedovic in at the 4-man position. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Diaz. Here's Morales. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morales has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for New York. Brown finds Smart. A shake. It's hauled in by Morales. And for the Knicks, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. There's the pick. This one for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Diaz the pass to Irving. Here's Diaz. He's covered by Brown. Here's Diaz. Still without a basket. Here's Morales. Here's Alexandris. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Back to Smart. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Carl. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Now, here's George. New York moving the ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Hawks making a switch here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks leading by 4. Outside, Smart. With the drive, that one falls. Smart's got 9.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Right side, Irving. It's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Hawks lead 34-30.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Smart with the ball. He's got 9. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hawks lead 34.
Here's Brown. He has 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by New York. Morales has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Irving. Morales the pass to Irving.
Over Cade.
And it's Irving missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
There's a screen. Takes the 3. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Pass to Irving.
Over Cade.
And too long on the shot. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. George against Smart. The kick out to Brown. Down low. Goes up again. And it's good on the way in. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
So it's the Knicks now. Here's Diaz. Hasn't made one yet. Left side, Irving.
Over Cade.
A nice shot by Irving. The Hawks leading by 4. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Smart. And it's Smart again missing. Morales the pass to Diaz. Pass to Irving.
Over Cade.
And again, it's New York.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Smart for the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got 15.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
Left side, Irving. With the fadeaway. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
They set the pick. Brown outside. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Several teams changing it up here.
Sitting at center.
Pass to Bosch. And here's Rivers. Atlanta again missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
New York moving the ball around. Here's McLeod. He's covered by Brown. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from McLeod. Atlanta's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Bosch. Brown outside. No good on the 3. For New York, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Morales. Launches a 3. Bosch grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to McLeod. Here's Morales. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Morales has got 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Bosch passes to Frank. Back to Bosch. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Morales. Here's McLeod. Off target from three-point range.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Down kicks to Rivers. There's the triple. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Got a piece of it. Pass to Morales. There's the pick from downtown. Atlanta with the rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And here's Rivers. Here's Bosch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
1:25 left in the second quarter. Tapped. Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A 3 from Bosch. It's rebounded by New York. Morales has got 8 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Kay. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
To the middle, here's Schmidt. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Bosch dishes to Rivers. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Here's McLeod. He's got 10. Here's Kay. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's McLeod. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. McLeod's got 13 points. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. The Hawks leading by 5. They've got Irving, and it's Schmidt in at the 5 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Back to Smart from past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Smart's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. And it's Irving with the ball for the New York Knicks. Inside. Here's Taft. Offline with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Pass to Rivers, Latrey, and Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McLeod. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bosch sets the pick for Smart. Over McLeod. Smart misses. Knicks trail by 8. Schmidt, he's guarded by Rivers. Yep, that one goes.
56-51.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Frank. He has 6. Bosch in the post. Clock at 4. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bosch has got 10 points in the game.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Pass to Udoka. And here is Irving. Shoots the 3. And that one is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the inside. Here's Smart. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Smart's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Knicks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Atlanta leading by 8. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Bosch. Smart on the wing. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Bosch. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bosch has got 13 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Irving. He's got 17.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Pass to Rivers. Hawks passing it around. To the paint. Here's Smart. And it's blocked. Here's Udoka. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
At the line, one shot.
And that one misses. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 11. Outside Irving. Fader on the way. Rebound Atlanta. Smart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rivers passes to Bosch. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Irving. To the inside. Udoka. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Hawks lead 67-57.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Smart deciding where to go with it. And they recover it. Bosch finds Rivers. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
No problems knocking that one down. McLeod's got it back down to within single digits for New York.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Outside Bosch. Here's Frank. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Frank's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now Irving. 20 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McLeod, and again it's New York.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now here's Bosch. 16 points for him. Bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got 23 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to McLeod. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For New York, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Rivers. Here's Frank. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's McLeod. The shot from the low post is good. McLeod's got 20 points. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Rivers, guarded closer. Smart misses. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Morales. He has 6. Pass to Irving. Here's McLeod. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Outside, Smart. Here's Frank over Irving. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Udoka, guarded by Smart. Morales the pass to Irving. Here's Morales. Pocket 6. Over Smart. And it's Rivers with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. Smart kicks to Rivers. Back to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Smart's got 11 points here in just the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
New York has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Morales. Back to Irving. They get a hand on it. Here's Frank. Rivers finds Smart. Pass to Frank. Over Irving. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's Irving. 22 points for him. Here's Udoka. Three-pointer. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
The Hawks leading by 8. 1:56 left in the third. Rivers passes to Frank. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pass to Morales. Outside Irving. With a step back. Rebound Atlanta. Cross passes to Rivers. Here's Frank.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
.109 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Brown inside the line. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
George passes to Morales. Trying to end the drought. No good on the shot.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Brown. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fires from deep with his first shot attempt. And it's McLeod with the rebound. McLeod's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. George passes to Morales. Here's McLeod. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. 5 seconds left to play in the third. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Smart. He's out there with Brown. And it's Cross in at the 3, the small forward.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. So it's Atlanta now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Brown. Carl passes to Smart. Over George. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. All right. At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls, and New York making a change here. Bullard's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. They set the pick. Releases. Knicks with the rebound. Morales has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Irving. That one drops for him. Irving's got 25 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Smart misses. Knicks trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. Rebound by the Hawks. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Carl. Here's Djetovic. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Morales, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Smart. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. The shot comes out. Knicks trail by 3. Morales the pass to Diaz. Now here's George. The turnaround jumper. Irving misses. Atlanta has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Brown the pass to Carl. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Morales. Here's Irving, stolen by Smart. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Brown outside. Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Smart. Off the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in. Smart's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Smart. And it's off from three-point range. Left side, Irving.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Irving. Diaz is checked in for George. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Carl's checked in. And so Irving nails both of them.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Smart. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. And Frank gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Udoka passes to Morales. Here's Udoka, guarded by Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fourth team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Hawks leading by 5. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Knicks with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Smart. Up top, Rivers. Wide open look, and he nails that one right through the net. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's McLeod. Irving looking for an opening. Pass to McLeod. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Frank. Smart with this screen on Irving. Frank can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Morales on target from 13 feet. Morales has got 7 now in this quarter.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul. Smart. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Bosch is checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Knicks trail by 6. Here's McLeod. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
That's his third. 6th team foul. At the line for New York. The foul. At the line. One shot.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And he converts the layup. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know what? They may have to start spreading it around, guys. Just not shooting it well here in the fourth.
Pass to Udoka from the arc. It's hauled in by Frank. The Hawks leading by 5. Bosch with it. Here's Frank. Pulls up. That shot missing.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Inside, Schmidt. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. Team is free to play. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And the shot is good. Smart's got 18 points just in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Udoka. A 3. Drains the three-pointer. Udoka's got 4 this quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Rivers sets the pick for Bosch. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Udoka. And here is Irving.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second team foul. Number 5 at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to McLeod. Back to Irving. Irving double team. Here's McLeod. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Hawks shooting 43% for the game. Bosh with it.
Two shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Bosh. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 4. To the wing right side. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to Udoka. Launches it. That shot off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4. Bosh looking around. Now Rivers. Outside Bosh. Here he goes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
14 foul. Bosh at the line. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Bosh. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. Here's McLeod. From outside off the mark. Bosh will bring it up for Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead early. Smart, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Smart's got 36. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Pass to Irving. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Atlanta leading by 9. And here's Rivers. Smart with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bosh. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Irving at the line. 1 shot.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Pass to Rivers. In the corner, Smart with it. Here's Frank. 20 feet out. No good. Shot missing. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's McLeod. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Smart. Misses the three. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Here's Bosch, and that's an intentional foul.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway. Yeah, and luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. New York calls timeout. They're down by 8. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
A three off the inbound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Rivers at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And so the Hawks take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.